How much you after on these, mate?
Probably like 7 quid each.
Charges, no.
How much is it for all that? What?
Well, I know I'll get about 80 quid for that from CES.
Might as well bang it on top of there, it's still wrapped up.
Yeah.
You know, I did.
Right, there's a wee there, that's pretty good for you.
I'll have a look in a minute. So, how much you got on that one, please?
£2, mate.
Do a pound on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. How much you want on that one?
How many films is it?
8.
£3.
You need 2 on it?
Yeah.
Are you looking this one?
How much is your camera? I was hoping for 20, but I've taken up for a few.
Do 10 on it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
10.
You got any other consoles coming out?
Got that.
What are you after?
Tara.
What, the thing is £30.
You got any games or anything?
No, I haven't.
There you go.
Oh.
Cheers, thank you.
I wanted £10 for that.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. If you don't get it, you don't. Yeah. Yeah, hold on a second. Thank you.
Oh, sorry, mate. What you got on this lot, mate?
With them being box sets, mate, I think we're going to have to go about 15 quid.
Do 12?
Sticking with that on the side at the minute, mate.
Yeah, go on then. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So if you're new here, I'm a stay-at-home dad and I do reselling part-time whilst looking after my son. We focus on gaming, media, Blu-rays, DVDs, old and new tech and football boots. And let's have a look what we got from the Saturday car boot today. If I get some of the prices wrong, it's because everything's in 2 bags and a lot of it came as bundles and I can't remember what was from where, so you just have to bear with me a little bit. We'll start off with this one. Panasonic Lumix FT1. Doesn't have a charger, but everything else is in here. The camera is in okay condition. A few marks and stuff. I think it's actually, it's not like a GoPro, but it's certainly, I think it's waterproof. So I guess it was maybe kind of like a, not an action camera, but something along those lines when it first came out. But it's still in pretty good condition. So that was £10. It'll be another £7 for the charger, so £17 into the best part of 60 to 80 on that one. Got some box sets, £2 paid for that. That's going straight to voucher. I think that is still about an £8 to £10 voucher at CEX. Always worth looking out for. And then these 3, I think these 3, or yeah, I think we did £1 each on these. Smokey and the Bandit, that's £6 to £8, and that's in really nice condition actually. So maybe even slightly higher than the £8 mark because of the condition. Father Ted, that's always one to be on the lookout for. I think there's a couple of episodes that aren't on streaming anymore. And then second season of Dukes of Hazzard, that's about 6 to 8. So £3 there into best part of £18 on those 3. Couple of fails. I think we paid £1 for that one. Individually, they're just worth nothing. But what I've got is somewhere down here. Where are they? There you go. When I find some of the Little Britain DVDs, and they're really cheap, I do tend to pick them up. Just because when you find the box sets, a lot of the time they're missing discs, but you might have the box set. So again, that's just handy to keep for when I find, because the trilogy box set sells for about 18 to 20. I just sold an absolutely knackered copy for 13 quid. It was in terrible condition. But if you can get, there's another one called the Complete Collection, which has that in as well. That one goes for like 35, I think. Bit more CEX credit. That's £4 voucher. Paid £1 on that one. I did pay up for these 3 games on the Switch. We ended up paying 20 quid each, so it works out at, I think, £6.33 a game. WWE 2K18. I think that still sells for between £30 and £40. It's actually, it comes with a manual, which must be the only Switch game, apart from any special editions, that come with a manual. Sonic Forces, about £15 on that one, and then about £20 on Crash, the Insane Trilogy. So what's that? 35. Call it another 35. So 20 into 70 with those 3. So that's not too bad on those 3. this will just be a little project before I sell it. It does need a good clean up. Paid £20 for that one. It is working, it is powering on. You get about 40 to 50, something along those lines with that. But I just want to, mod it. I've modded most other consoles, so I just want to mod this one and see how difficult it is to do that. I don't know if there's a memory card in there, but it would be helpful if there is. It will save me having to find one. No games downloaded on anything or anything. But yeah, I just want to practice modding that console and then I'll sell it on. So not bad for a little project for £20. Headphones, I think they were around about, yeah, they were £2 because we got a camera as well. These are Nubwo, N-U-B-W-O. These will go straight for voucher, £7 voucher on those. I'll have a look at the solds, but headsets do tend to just voucher in easier. And then £3 on that one. Just an Advent 7.1 megapixel camera. Takes 2 AA batteries. It's all working. I've tried it out and everything. Should get about £20 for that one. And then PS4 controller. I'm going to say it was probably £3, something along those lines. There's no serial number on there, but I just thought I'd take a punt on it. We'll see if it's real or not, and see whether or not I just save it for when I get a PS4 console. And that is an Amazon Echo. Oh, I can't remember what the next word is, but Amazon Echo something. The model number is on here somewhere. Oh, I can't find it now. Oh, there it is. H23K37, but they sell for between £30 and £50 on Amazon. I think we paid somewhere about £5 for that one. Hopefully it's not locked to an account, otherwise it is just literally a paperweight. Fingers crossed it isn't. Really good find on that one. It's the Xbox One limited edition green controller. It's a little bit grubby. I think I should be able to clean that up. But with these controllers, I just get the cash price at CEX on them. I can't get anywhere near CEX cash prices on these controllers on eBay. Nowhere near, especially after fees and everything. So yeah, we'll test that. It does power on everything, so hopefully it is all working. But £5 paid, and I think the voucher is £35, and I think the cash price was £28. And the solds are only about 20 to 25 if you're lucky on eBay. So yeah, look out for the cash on those ones. And we've still got a few other bits to go through as well. Yeah, a few other good bits to go through as well. An original Xbox, paid a £5. The warranty seal is still intact, so fingers crossed it will work, but I don't know. I have my doubts. Sometimes when things are cheap like that, you do wonder why, because they seem to know about some other consoles and bits and pieces as well that were higher priced. And then we've got a UV box, Huawei model DN370T. I don't know about this model. I've not sold this model before, but for a £5, warranty seals still all intact. So I'm going to take a punt on that. Hopefully it's a 500 gig. It'd be even better if it's a 1 terabyte, but we won't know until I get a power lead for that, which I'm pretty sure I've got one in the cupboard. I'm going to save the best game till last. But yeah, we end up paying £15 for this lot, which is pretty good. It's not too bad. I don't know what's going on with 28 days later anymore, if that is just tanked in price, but I'm sure you can still voucher that in for semi-decent money. Liberty City Stories. It is just the disc only. It's a shame there's nothing else there. But a couple of these games, well, the 360 games, are going to go with the 360 console. Red Dead Redemption, that is all complete and everything. Max Payne 3, that was just starting to creep up a bit in price, so do keep a lookout with that one. I think that's still vouched in for £5 or £6, or it certainly was anyway. And then we've got Detectorist. I think that's the complete one. Yeah, it looks like the complete one. That sells, I think the voucher on that was £6, and I think that sells on eBay for between 10 to 15. Breaking Bad. Has that even been opened? Yeah, I think it has, but I think the voucher on that is about £6 still. And then, I don't know why, that has just absolutely gone crazy in price. I'm sure I've probably left this so many times, but obviously, what, £15? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Works out about £2. £2 a game, £2 a box set. That's selling for between £30 and £50 on eBay. Don't know why. I need to do a little bit of research as to why. I haven't got the manual, so obviously that drops the price. But I might just cash that in at CEX. If the cash price is pretty good on that, I might just go and get the cash price, because I've got a few other bits that I need to take to cash in as well. But that's probably, well, probably those two. Got to be the finds of the day. A few other bits and pieces as well. But I think that's everything from today. So thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye, 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 bye.